for me, it's a thing of compassion. It's a thing of compassion. It's not like there's any ulterior motive for my activism. There's never been, there never will be. By the grace of the Almighty, I've been able to pave my own way for myself because I've been independent throughout my entire career. Tó bá farabalẹ̀ wò dáadáa.
Tó bá fojú inú wò.
Tó bá fojú inú Lagos meet London bẹ́ẹ̀.
That's it.
This is where Lagos meets London. Where Peckham boys chilling in Tampa, London. As Muritala Mohammed, Heathrow is where London Bridge links Third Milan Bridge via Coast. This is where Lagos meets London.
What's going on, people? Welcome to another episode of Lagos Meets London. It's your boy OJ, not Simpson. I know it's a bit scanty, but people are gonna join in. Don't worry, just relax. Today is very monumental. It's very special for us here at Lagos Meets London, because the bad guy has finally touched down where Lagos Meets London. Guys, I stayed overnight to practice this intro. If I flop, understand that it's the pressure, and if I do well, it's because I practiced for it. So yeah, we've got the number one Bop Daddy in Nigeria, the number one Bop Daddy in Africa. If your girlfriend is following him on Instagram, break up with her because she has probably DM'd him already. You get what I'm saying? Mr. FF is here. Keep your money. Guys, welcome to Lagos Meets London today. One of the swaggiest, one of the coolest, one of the most talented artists out of Nigeria. Falz. YouTube, take my money. Falz, bad guy. Welcome.
Oh, but that ain't true. That ain't true, man, dude. That ain't true, crazy.
Yeah, welcome, bro. Welcome. How you doing today? Before we even get into anything, we're one of the lucky ones here at Lagos Meets London because your birthday is in 7 days. So we get to celebrate your birthday with you first. So, courtesy of Lagos Meets London.
This is really sweet.
Yeah, just now. We just had to put something together quick.
Thank you.
So, you want him to... Oh, does he... Okay. Okay, so, bro, you could just make a wish and then, yeah, you can blow the candles. All right. More the energy, guys. So, yeah, thank you so much, Bankole. Thank you for that. So, guys, let's get into the episode because we've kept this man waiting and it's not good to be keeping superstars waiting. My first question that I wanted to ask you is, what do you think is the importance or the role of the Nigerian African diaspora for the music industry in Nigeria? What do you think our role is?
I think it's big. I think it's huge. When we shout Afrobeats to the world, the task, the responsibility of Afrobeats to the world really actually rests on your shoulders. So
Oh, wow.
when I say you, I mean you guys here in the diaspora.
Okay.
Because you are the bridge, between home and abroad. You are where Lagos meets London, literally.
Yes, we are where Lagos meets London. Exactly.
So you guys are that, because you're originally from there, but you're existing in a completely different environment. So you're taking elements of culture where you're originally from and you're propagating the gospel, you're telling the world about this thing that's, so beautiful and why they need to tap in. So I think you play a huge role in terms of Afrobeats to the world.
All right, you guys heard it. So yeah, keep tuning into Lagos Meets London, where we continue to celebrate culture and just continue to, celebrate culture especially. What would you say in terms of when you guys are marketing your music? I mean, you're very big in the industry in Nigeria. When you're marketing your music and thinking about the African diaspora, the Nigerian diaspora, are there tricks that you apply? Are there things that you do to sort of make it appeal to us that are also in the diaspora? So are there those kind of tricks or things that you do to like just appeal to say, okay, we're gonna do this to market to these people in the diaspora?
I think maybe just trying to come up with movements and trends and stuff that would that everybody could get involved in. I think now, obviously, this is a very social media marketing heavy age.
Yeah.
Social media marketing is a huge thing in this age. So obviously in that regard, there are a lot of challenges that come up and, you have to do this, doing this dance, that routine. And obviously having something that everybody can tap into regardless of what part of the world that they live in, I think that's important. And that's something that we usually bear in mind when we're doing marketing for music. So I think that's one way to sort of keep everybody involved.
Okay, yeah. And one thing just to continue to stay on that topic, if you were to, obviously you've also been a Nigerian in diaspora because you said you did your undergrad at Reading.
Yes, University of Reading. Yeah.
Shout out the alumni.
Shout out Reading alumni.
What was the one thing you liked about just being in that uni though?
It was mad, though. It was mad. I didn't feel like I was so far away from home because there were a lot of people that were from Nigeria as well, from a lot of other African countries as well. I think the most beautiful thing was even just the mix of cultures, man. I had friends from all over the world. You know, I had Indian people, I had people from Cyprus, people from Turkey, like just different countries all over the world, and just being able to relate with people, learn about their cultures. You know, while I was studying and existing independently of my own family as well. You know, it was like the becoming of a man.
Okay, what age did you leave Nigeria?
I started uni. I was in uni from 2006 to 2010, and I was 16 to 20.
Wow.
Yeah.
It sort of mirrors my own journey too, because I also left Nigeria when I was 16. I did undergrad, went back to Nigeria for NYC. Did you do NYC?
Yeah, I went back to Nigeria for law school first and then NYC.
Where did you serve? Don't tell me that they walked you to Lagos?
No, I did my full 3 weeks in camp.
Where? What
Ogun
camp?
State,
Ogun State.
Shagamu.
Okay, did I do Shagam? No, I was Abeokuta. Yeah, mine was Abeokuta. Okay,
Well, maybe I think they did a new camp. Maybe mine would have been before because I served in 2012. I believe
it's a stretch. It's different stretches.
Yeah.
We have just to go now. Like we said, we're trying to integrate both cultures, Lagos, London. There's these drinks that are now very prominent with pop culture in London now. So we wanted you to try and give your reaction.
Oh yeah, no. Which drink is this?
We go bring and come on. I don't know if you don't try them before already. Then
Oh yeah, no.
feel
Let's
free.
go.
You can pick. I brought 3 flavors for you.
Is it alcoholic?
Yeah, it is alcoholic. So which one? They've got they're BUZZBALLS, but no, whatever free promo. Whatever.
Oh, somebody was just telling me about this.
Yeah, so you see,
Just
you see
yesterday.
that's why we are where Lagos meets London. We're the plug. So which one? We've got the chug. We've got
Ready, I look nice. Ready, I look
Now I see that you're warmed up. Once that Jennifer Addison come out, I know that he's warmed up already. So yeah. So let me know what you think about that.
All right.
And then let me do this one. I'll do the mango one. I'm a shitty mango in. Let's cheers to you. Have you done 100 million year? No, if you open up. Have you done 100 million year already in Naira? In revenue?
I have, of course.
Okay, so now we're gonna cheers. Have you done 200? Okay, let's just. If you've done 200, what's the closest? Is this 500 million in revenue? 20,
Let's
25.
just cheers to a lot of money.
Okay, let's cheers to a lot of money.
How do you open this, bro?
Let me help you, bro.
My nails are not long enough.
That's how you know people that are staying in trenches. Oh, what a giro. We're cheers into a lot of money, man. A lot of money, being Nigerian, and yeah, just being happy, good people. Cheers.
Not bad at all. Not bad at all.
I've never had the mango before.
Not bad at all. I see why it's called the BUZZBALL.
The BUZZBALL, yeah.
Balls me hop.
Although I don't really drink, my dad's watching this. Because we're cheersing to money. Because I'm Muslim.
Today is Sunday.
It's because we're cheersing to money. That's why. All right. Yeah. So what another thing I wanted to touch on was, obviously, you're one of the most eligible bachelors out of Nigeria. I mean,
They make me laugh.
I've been according to our subculture in Nigeria, many people might not know, but there'll be this pressure. I don't know if it's the same with you at home to say, like, what are you waiting for? When are you
normal
gonna-
level now. Any African home,
But like I tell you,
they must pray on you. Pray on your boy now.
so if you were to call your dad now, tell me like, Dad, I found the one.
They'll be so happy. Man.
Straight.
They'll be so happy.
Okay.
Now, regularly they disturb me, they remind me. You know, I was joking about it the other day that any small thing they go relate and go there.
I didn't want to say, but for like I said, the same thing too. That anything that happen like this, they will just if I did been you had a wife, this one don't go happen, this one don't go, that one don't go happen.
I said, good money. My father would say the money would be better if you had
Or if you were coming here with your son and you people are saying good morning together, it would have been much more better. But what would you? But personally, at the end of the day, being in an intimate relationship, being in a committed relationship, it's a personal journey, regardless of what society says. What would you say? At the end of the day, it's still your choice.
Yeah,
But
I'd say people shouldn't rush into marriage. You know, for me, I'm not crazy about, like, I'm not desperate to get married.
But are you in a space, not to jump the gun, where like, oh, if it doesn't happen, then it doesn't
If
happen.
it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen.
Okay, so that's
perfect.
you're fine with that.
Perfectly okay. You know, I don't think it's a by force, by fire thing.
Okay.
And I think people should be more open to reaching this resolve. I think people are very quick to be like, hey, God forbid. What do you mean by that? But you are not going to die if you don't marry.
Okay.
But I mean, I feel like obviously most people want to have that person of their own that they build with,
it's nice,
that they
though.
do life with. Of course, it's
Yeah.
nice. Don't get me twisted. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's not nice. I'm just saying you shouldn't be so desperate for it that you end up making the wrong decision and you end up going down the wrong road, because then that's a lot worse than being on your own.
Yeah, that's true. Though. But what I would say is, what I ask is, but consciously, are you making an effort to say, okay, if I see somebody that I like, I would actually put in the effort to try and create something that's what having with them.
I feel like mentally you have to be ready for
Okay,
that.
so you're not.
Mentally, I wouldn't say that I'm ready for that. I have not been in a serious relationship for some time, and same reason. I've just not felt
You're
ready.
just comfortable with that single life now.
I'm good. I'm good.
All right. We'll just break the ice. I'll do the Arsenal trivia now. So that maybe in between, Alice is then gonna come and then we can just end the episode there. So Adekunle Gold is going to be watching, and you don't want him to laugh at you because I saw his comment under your post when he went to play at our club.
Yeah.
Travel like, who let this man in Old Trafford? I was.
Don't mind all these Man U fans.
I'm a United fan too, bro.
Yeah,
I'm a dad United fan, bro. I always go to OT.
You people just know that there's limits to what you can say.
But sorry. So anyway, sorry about yesterday.
Yeah, it was
We'll put
a rough day.
We'll put a pin in that one.
A whole Saliba chopping red card. Ha!
Did you watch? Did
I
you
watched
always
it,
watch? Because I saw that you posted on your story.
I watched it, bro. I can't believe Saliba got a red, man. But it was a red card, obviously denial of a clear goal scoring opportunity. I would attribute, obviously the season is still in its early stages now, and these mistakes are bound to be made. They shouldn't be made for a team that wants to be champion, but these mistakes would happen. I think it was a mistake with tactics, I would say.
But when you say mistake with tactics, what is it? Because he started with like three
DMs.
Okay.
Thank you. So you saw it.
He must not be named. Do you know what they're calling him
DMs.
on Instagram now?
Well,
But we'll cut it. They're Ateta defense. We'll cut that part out. That he's barricading everywhere.
You start with 3 DMs. So where's the creativity gonna come from? We're playing against Bournemouth. Why are you trying to defend?
You should trust Wanere more, in my own opinion, though. Although I hate Arsenal.
And that's one thing my manager was saying yesterday, because we were watching together. I was like, guy, why didn't you play Wanere? I even think if you really don't even have faith in this youngster yet, play Trossard down the middle. Trossard, since Odegaard has been injured, Trossard has been giving us that creativity from the middle. Play him down the middle. Play Martinelli down the left.
But I think because he was injured on international duty.
Martinelli?
Yeah, that's why he couldn't
he came
start.
on now.
Yeah, I know he came on, but Ateta said that's why he
what?
couldn't start. Yeah.
I'm sure we have somebody else that can play. Come on. Sterling started down the right. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Have you been? Wanere can play down the left as
well.
well.
Yeah, that's true though. Yeah.
Or swap them around as well. Wanere can play down the middle as well.
That's very...
we need those players that have that sort of creativity.
You definitely need it, but Arteta seems to be. I don't know though, but it's just sort of when he gets backed into a corner, he plays it safe. That's my own opinion though. He doesn't.
Why are you trying to play safe against Bournemouth?
yeah, that's it. We'll get into the trivia now. So the first question is, who was Arsenal's highest goal scorer in the 2022-2023 Premier League season?
22-23.
Yeah.
That's
the season gone before.
Just this past season.
Yeah. In the Premier League.
I'm going to guess that it was Bukayo Saka.
You guys, if you want to cook him, it's
up to
you guys.
I'm gonna guess it was Bukayo Saka.
Okay, so the second one is like a scramble, just think of all the Arsenal players in history, since when you started watching, not like recent history. Let's say it's stretching the last 10 to 15 years. So I scrambled the player's name. You just have to try and unscramble it. Do you want pen and paper? All right, I'll go to the next one. I will come back to that one.
I know.
What Dutch club did Arsenal legend RVP sign from?
From
Yeah.
Dutch club. Thank you for helping me with that.
If you want options, but the options will cost you.
Oh yeah. What would it cost?
If you want options, the option you give me free
Give
ticket to your
me
show. You go give me free ticket to show. I go, where manager, come and bear witness.
Okay, you say me will give you.
Where in there? You go give me ticket to show. Amen.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so the three options are Feyenoord, PSV, and AZ Alkmaar. AFTV is watching.
I'm gonna guess PSV.
I mean, we need pen.
I don't fail you.
Yeah, RVP signed from Feyenoord.
Okay.
All right. So another question, number 4, is mention 3 Arsenal players that has won a World Cup.
3.
Yeah.
that
Okay,
have
you can
won
do
the
2.
like ever in life.
Ever in the history of Arsenal. Think of the best players that I'll say, break it down to the best players you guys have had recently.
Only won the.
Not at Arsenal.
Not while he was at Arsenal.
Yeah.
What do you mean not while he was? Who won France 98 World Cup? Was it not France?
Yeah. France 98. Was already playing for Arsenal then.
I believe so.
Okay, according to my research, we agree to disagree.
I believe so. I mean, 98 is a while ago, Shabba.
Yeah.
I think he was, though.
Yeah.
Maybe he was still, I mean, he would have still been in his younger years, but I think.
Yeah, he was very young then.
Yeah, I think he was
Okay.
already playing.
I agree to disagree.
I
One
think,
more.
I'm not sure. Obviously, I'm not sure. Yeah. One more.
Think of Arsenal's best players in recent years. Like in the span in the last 10 years. Obviously, you got Sanchez, RVP, Ozil, or the.
Did any of those guys win the World Cup?
This is not a good now. Mesut Ozil, 28 World Cup with Germany. Permet Saka.
You know, the most recent memory of Germany and that generation of German players is the 7-0 that they chopped.
Yeah, but before, you know, when the Götze scored,
Yes.
And then Cesc Fabregas.
Fabregas won it.
Yes.
How can I forget? Do you know Fabregas was
Maybe
legit
because you're under
one of
pressure.
my favorite, you know, now when you're on the hot seat, normal. But Fabregas is legit one of my favorite Arsenal players ever.
Yeah, he's one of the. I'll say personally, I'll put him. Although I'm a United fan, I'll say he's one of the greatest midfielders to play in the Prem too. Even up there with them Scholes, Lampard, and those people there. He's up there with them.
One of the most ideal midfielders. Great player.
Yeah, it was a very good player.
Now this pressure already put on me.
Last one. How many English Premier League titles? That's when it became like English Premier League titles.
On these questions not jam, but I go no.
I don't die.
I go know these things.
How many has Arsenal won in this history? Just think back. I mean, you know how many times you celebrated. You guys don't win Premier League much.
It's been a while.
You don't win it much, so you should be able to.
Femo, come on here.
Oh yeah, make it come help you.
Yeah, Femo, come help me. I beg. How many titles you don't win? 13.
13 when it became English Premier League. Well, we can when it was the English League, 10, and then when it became English Premier League, 3 titles, so 13 altogether. You get it?
So so okay, you want to remove it from us? What do you mean by when it was 10, 3? What are you trying to say?
When it was the English League, you guys won 10.
The English League, whether English League, Premier League, you shot 13.
Oh yeah, 3 Premier League titles, 10. Almost Arsenal. When I was doing my research, I was like, wow, just 3 English Premier League titles.
Manchester United fans.
No, you can roast me back too.
Alex Ferguson glory. You
can roast me back. That's fine. You can roast me back. It's okay. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. All those that are listening and watching. And if you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, you need to now go to the YouTube to watch it to see how good Falz is looking, how good Bop Daddy, look on Shano.
You know the vibes.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Guys, welcome Missy Alice, man. She's one of your favorite ones. Alice, do your intro. Don't worry, we know you're late, but we're happy with the opportunity and we're going to make the best of it.
Guys, honestly,
no matter what.
When it rains in London, it pours and it gets really bad. So sorry. You know, I'm always the first one here. So it's also your favorite girl, Missy Alice. And I'm here with Falz. I'm so glad I'm getting to speak to you today because I'm
Very
a
nice to
big
see you.
fan of
Yeah.
yours. I followed your journey from hello, dear. Like, and I'm glad you're wearing the glasses as well. So,
Thank
Do you know I never knew that there's no lens on those
oh
glasses.
no, if you're a
Just
true
now-
fan, you know. You
Never
know
been,
that.
never
Do you want me to start singing soft work here now?
Oh yeah, now.
I've been in BU, we know when we enter league. They say with the show going, is a damn
Go
really struggle to
on.
collect best artist.
Eva.
First class, maybe we collect extra shit. Give me this extra shit.
Okay,
Give our
it's
extra
okay,
shit.
it's
Because so
okay.
when we come on Lord
Shut
John,
up,
we go
shut
check
up,
price.
shut
It's
up.
okay.
Come on, man. I beg,
for
don't credibility
What
while
does that have
left.
tickets? What does that have tickets?
Yeah, manager, I beg.
So how can I work for my own ticket? How can I work for my
You
own
have to sing your
ticket?
own song.
My own is "Marry Me." I love that one. I don't know. I know all the rap to that one, so
Yeah.
we'll do that off camera, please.
All right.
So I know the gang, that guy. No, we'll do it now.
Okay, no wala.
Anyways, I know the conversation's been going on,
Yeah,
and
that's-
like I said, I've been following your journey for quite some time now, and I think what I really want to know is how do you balance? How do you find a way to merge your? Because I feel like you've got like some sort of political aspiration. You're interested in it. So you have this, you're interested in it. You care about what's going on in the economy and you're very vocal about it. And you're not scared. And I think it was very obvious in the role you played in NSARS. Like that for me, I was like, yes, we need this. This is beautiful. How do you thread the line between, getting involved in such things that you do and finding the balance with music? How do you portray all of that? Like give me the story.
For me, activism has always
That's
been...
the word, activism. Yes.
Activism has always been like a part of my artistry from day one. Right from my first album.
Yeah.
I had a track called How Far, my very first album. This is 2014. Every single album after that, there's been activism laced inside one or two of the records.
Yeah.
2019, I dropped an entire album called Moral Instruction.
That's such an amazing album, by the way. Love
So
it.
2018, just before that even, obviously This Is Nigeria went crazy, viral,
That's one of the most viewed videos on Nigerian YouTube ever. Yeah.
So, I'm not new to activism. So by 2020, it wasn't like even like a thing where I was just newly getting into it. It's a thing where I just sort of took the extra step of stepping out onto the streets, with the protests.
Because hold on, sorry. Because the thing is, you don't see a lot of artists take on such role because it's very obvious in your music that you care about social injustice, you care about the people, and you want a better Nigeria. You want things to be better. So I have a question because I know you studied law. How come you didn't go the route of law? Because you can actually do a lot of work from there.
I do. I started
Okay.
practicing as a lawyer up until things started picking up with entertainment. So there's a point where I was living a double life. Lawyer by day, rapper by night. Clark Kent, Superman.
Come on.
And his daddy's rich too, so that one I even Batman.
Yeah, so I did, and then, of course, when things started to pick up on this side, that was when I made the full switch and I hung the wig and gown. But activism, like I said, obviously I come from a family, where both my parents have always been activists. So growing up in that environment, it's almost inevitable, that would rub off on me. And, for me, it's a thing of compassion. It's a thing of compassion. It's not like there's any ulterior motive for my activism. There's never been, there never will be. People always ask me, why are you going to run for office? But I'm not running for any goddamn office. I'm not running for any goddamn office. Because I'm not
for president.
I'm not a politician.
Right.
I've never been, and I don't plan to be.
Because the thing is, a lot of people have almost sort of kind of likened, almost said because he's so outspoken about social injustice, he's doing all of these things for something
Exactly.
in the future.
But we also come from an environment where people have always shown themselves to be shady. So you can't sort of blame people when they think there must be something behind what this guy is doing.
Yeah.
You know, it's strange for them to see people just be genuine
Yeah.
and not have anything that they're looking for.
Yeah, it makes sense. There was a thread on Twitter recently. They said Nigerian people. I mean, like you mentioned where we come from. They said this guy was saying, "Oh, there's a guy in his area, and he did like borehole for people to come fetch water outside his house." Like after some time, people started saying that there's something in the water. He's using the water to, like, he's using the water to renew.
And it's like trauma. It's like a trauma response.
Yeah,
Because of how much you have suffered. I don't believe, you just cannot even
It's
believe that anybody
suffering.
can help you in any
I'm like,
way.
it's sad.
It
You know,
is.
but you can sort of see why they're, you know, feeling like that. But, you know, for them as well, what I would say is look to people and sort of be a bit more thorough with how you sort of observe them.
Yeah.
You know, look at their track record, look at their ways, look at the sort of things they say, the sort of things they do. I think these are things that would point you into what their motive is. You know, and it's almost somehow easy to see. Tó bá farabalẹ̀ wò dáadáa.
What for you know?
Tó bá fojú inú Lagos mi ti meet London bẹ́ẹ̀.
That's it. That's where we are.
Tó bá farabalẹ̀ wò dáadáa, you'll be able to see that,
Yeah.
okay, this person is doing this. This person is saying that it's like this, but really it's actually like this. So, you know, but it's when everything is clear and black and white, you can see now.
So who's Mr. Yakubu?
Yeah. I mean, I think that one was clear, you know, from the rest of the song and
Yeah.
all the lyrics on that record. That was clear.
But it's so annoying because somebody had to say something because I was reading the news and I'm like, this is like it's not like
It's not making
are we
sense.
all just going to look at this
Yeah.
and somebody will not say anything to
Yeah.
what this guy just said? Oh, let's not do.
Music is doing well right now. Could you ever go back into law? Like fully?
Wow.
Did your dad not say, "Will you not do law again?" I mean, no?
I'm sure he would love me to. It's a possibility, you know. Let's see. I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say never say
Yeah.
never, but it's there. That's possibility there. I have my certificate. Nobody can take it away from me.
Absolutely.
You know,
And I
so-
think your dad must love that you actually have this, and you know you can
Yeah,
do
I
it
think
if you want to.
at the beginning of my career as
Yeah.
well, that was probably what gave them the most rest of mind. You know, typical African parents would be like, entertainment for weird. Asam.
Yeah. Yeah.
But because obviously I already had this, that's what gave them that sort of security. Like, okay, you know,
Do
your
what you
thing.
need to do.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
one still did it.
So touching on entertainment, your journey, is there one thing that you would say, oh, had it been, oh, if I had taken this up, like I wish I had taken, no, obviously it's not a regret, but I wish I had, if I had done this,
Yeah.
that with them. Is there anything like that?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I train my mind. I remind myself to continuously live with no regrets. Absolutely no regrets. You know, I feel like every single thing that happens for a reason. You know, there's like
I concur.
there's no singular occurrence. You know, this is happening because this is going to happen in future, and that's good. So when that happens, you look at that other event in retrospect and be like, okay, you know, this looked like something that could have been juicy for me, but it didn't happen. But that's great because something else will happen again in future. You know, so I don't regret anything.
So are you quite receptive to every opportunity that comes your way? Are you selective or?
Of course I'm very selective, and you know, it's part of the things that I've consistently done, you know, strived to do, to guard and be conscious of what I'm associated with, you know, just in terms of reputation, in terms of my name, and that's key for me. That's very important for me. And, you know, if something doesn't seem right to me, I would dress back.
Question it a bit, yeah.
My dress back for sure.
You've got Bad Guys label. That's your label. Did any other big label ever try to sign you?
Oh yeah. Definitely along the lines. Multiple, Seth.
Are you not going to name drop?
offers. No need.
Why now?
If you go, you will find it.
No
if you
need,
really.
no need. I had multiple offers, but I feel like even there some that have been spoken about already, Seth.
Oh, okay.
That's what
This
I'm
is
saying.
public already. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I had multiple offers, and those things almost happened.
You
Why
said
Almost
Why not?
very
Why
close
didn't they?
at the time. In fact, from my end, I was ready.
Right.
But for some reason they didn't follow through, and you know it wasn't a thing of regret at the end of the day. Like I was saying earlier on, this didn't happen. I'm not going to now look back and be like, this should have happened. No, I've, by the grace of the Almighty, I've been able to pave my own way for myself because I've been independent throughout my entire career, and I've been able to achieve this. I think, you know, I have to be very, very grateful for what I've been able to achieve, you know, by myself up until now. You know, of course, with the support of an exceptional team. You know, definitely can't take that away.
Shout out to the team. It's important. Shout out to our team as
Yes,
well.
for my manager to cool down now. Let manager cool down. Shout out
My
to
boss boy you're giving out.
that's late. That's manager. What's this? We already cheers to millions. Alice, do you want to do?
We have to shout out the guys that work
Behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know, very, very, very often they're not spoken about well enough, but you know, it's a lot of work, man.
Yeah,
So,
I need to, even just this small meetup. I think I've called him more than I've called my girlfriend in my entire life, and he's been very receptive. So Femi, we really, really appreciate.
Before we move on, I want to find out, because you pivot a lot, you know? You're acting, you're a singer, you're
Doing skits.
skit maker. In terms of acting, was that intentional? Did you think at the start of this whole journey where you're like, I want to be an actor, or did that kind of just fall into your lap?
I think it fell into my lap at the beginning. I've always been passionate about film. I've always loved film. I've always thought to myself, I had always thought to myself that, you know, it was something that I could try if the opportunity showed itself. And it did. Around 2015 or 16, 15 I think it was. I think Jennifer's Diary was the first.
I think that was the first time we saw
That was
your
definitely
camera.
the first.
I had initially, you know, started putting out these short skits, these, you know, quick 15-second videos, because at the time Instagram had that
Hello,
limit.
dear.
Limit of
Paraventure, if you are in my
LB.
Paraventure, if you are thinking of coming to my house.
You know, I think there was even this one that was unreasonably viral. It's a young man from Yoruba here, I love Nigeria.
Yeah. I remember.
I'm searching for
For
young
a
ladies to
to
find
play.
me. No, bro, that was like the very beginning, you know, the very beginning. And I think the more I showed this character, the more people were like, this guy is mad. So Funke Akindele reached out to me that, okay, she's working on this new series and she has a character that she thinks I'll be perfect for. And I was like, look, man, I'm ready now.
Yeah.
Let's go. Because obviously, you know, she's someone that, she's a legend. You know,
She is 100%
as far as
a
the film
legend.
industry
From
goes.
I Need to Know to what she's now become now.
As far as the film industry goes, she's a legend, absolute legend. So even at the time, I was like, come on, please, yes. And then, you know, we started that, and the very next year, 2016, I got a Africa Magic Viewers Choice Award for Best Actor in a Comedy.
Was that expected?
How can I expect it? Especially so soon. I was like, hey, whoa.
And because Shege's character was just so lackluster. It was a beg. Like for how London people would say, it was a mid. It was a mid guy, mid and beg.
It was just so convincing, man.
Yeah.
You know, I think people really just resonated with this character. Like, who is this guy?
Shege.
You know, so I see why this character is really, really loved. But it would be interesting to know, especially as we have a movie.
We're reloading it.
Is it going to be Shege again?
We have a movie coming out this December.
Okay. Let us know. About
and I'm coming back to that.
Okay.
It'll be interesting to note that next year, 2025,
Wow.
will be exactly 10 years since we started Jennifer's Diary.
That's crazy.
Because that was 2015.
Wow.
A decade has flown by.
That is insane. Where is time going?
It's ridiculous.
Honestly?
But on that note, I want to let you know that everybody loves Jennifer. This blockbuster is coming to your cinemas this December. It's going to be amazing. And that's an understatement. Yeah.
Was it surreal having to play Shege again after taking some time away?
It was exciting.
Right,
super exciting. You know,
It's just like, how far my guy Shege again? Let's go.
the character that is still fast.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You know, super exciting for me. And, you know, also reuniting with some of the guys that I hadn't seen since being on set for the series. You know, man, it was so emotional.
Do you know what the beautiful thing is? Shege came off of you doing the skits that you were doing. Was there a moment where you thought, I don't want to post that. I don't want to post that skit. I don't want to push that out there.
There was a moment.
Okay.
There was a moment where, not I don't want to, but where I was concerned.
Right.
Because at that time when I was initially getting acclaim, it was like, who is this guy? Is he a comedian or is he doing music? So it was like a moment of, do people know that I'm doing music? Or do they think I'm a comedian?
Right.
So at that time, I was really worried. You know, I sat down with my team and we found a way to seamlessly marry the two. And bro, it's not
That's
being
very
so-
intentional,
not
and
being
like,
so
it's
long,
very,
not
it's
being-
very,
So
it's very
shout out to
intentional.
the team again. Shout out to the guys, because you know it was something that we had to properly sit down and scheme and, you know, find a way to neatly marry both. And it had to be intentional. It's like, okay, I'm doing this now. Okay, I have to link it back to the music. There was no comedy that was coming up that was just by itself, really. Everything was linking back to the music. So it was like, okay, this guy is one package. Yeah.
But I think that's also telling that you don't have to box yourself into one thing. So would you tell people just do it, just put it out there?
Yeah, and I always preach this. you know.
Sorry, boss. Don't do skits if you are not funny. Don't box yourself. It's not everybody that's funny. They already say box yourself.
No, I don't think you should box yourself. I think if you feel like you can do this, just put it out there.
Yeah,
You never know.
Try it. You never
So
know.
yeah, you always tell people
You
what.
never know. I always tell people this. There's only one life, before you know it now, this life has gone.
I mean, 10 years,
Yeah.
Jennifer.
So you're not gonna look back tomorrow and say, I wish I tried this thing. Bro, try it now. Try it now. No matter what, even if you think you're already doing this, why can you not do everything together?
Absolutely. Because you don't even know which is going to pick up.
Exactly.
You know? So just do it.
All right, Alice, do you want to do the food? Because Kevin asked to. Kevin asked to
okay.
shoot. Yeah, we understand it has been a rush, but we feel like we could have gotten more time. But we just I hope you guys have enjoyed what we've actually been able to get out, and we hope you've actually enjoyed
I've had a
yourself.
great time.
Yeah, that's
good.
good
But
to
before
hear.
we do the food, we had Lai, your boy. the
Yes,
dog.
my G.
And even worked with Lai on the movie too.
Yes,
so
yes.
which is
Lai,
very good.
yes.
Yeah, that's the movie.
So we had him on one episode, and we asked him who was his most famous person on his contact list, and he said it was you, and he actually called you on
And
the
the
episode.
the video went viral on
And you
TikTok.
picked
It's
up.
like over 100K views.
I remember I saw that.
Yeah.
When I saw the video, I was dying.
It went viral because he first said CR7.
I'm big shout out to Lai. He's genuinely one of the funniest people I know.
Honestly, yeah.
Honestly, he is hilarious.
It's
and
top
this is
five
like
for me.
natural.
Yeah.
This is like, you know, when someone is not even trying, he just did body. So yeah, big shout out to Lai, man.
Well,
Big
we're
shout
going to
out.
put you on the spot.
And
Who's the most
don't
famous
call him back again.
No. We have to now.
Who's the
We have to
most
establish.
famous
We have to keep the train
person
going.
on your contact list?
That's call him.
Yeah.
That you have to be a gentleman. It's a lady asking.
I'm
though.
asking, so I want
Call
to
him. I say what though.
and just say hello. The people of Lagos Meets London want to say hello to you.
And ask them if they're coming to
You've
your
not
show.
mentioned the name. Who's the person you're calling?
Let me call.
Hey, we could call Auntie Jennifer.
Yeah, let me call Funke Akindele.
Oh my gosh, that's
I mean, help us screen
crazy.
record if possible.
Literally, imagine.
Damn.
If you didn't know, he's calling Auntie Funke Akindele. Like, she's...
Yeah, that's a
I'm so
legend.
honored to even speak to her, so...
Might
Legend.
not pick up.
If she should answer saying she a gay, I'll
Lost my brain.
She's been on set, so I don't know. If she
Oh, damn.
I'll be there. Don't fall your hand. No, lie. I'm just, I didn't play. Answer.
Yeah, she's on set.
We, it's a thought that counts, so thank you for trying.
Hold on first.
Oh, okay.
Let it ring out. So I know I tried my
You
best.
tried. And we appreciate that, so...
But come to the show on the 27th.
Okay.
You never know.
Are we going to be there?
You never know.
Lagos
She
Meets
might
London
be
gonna
there. You never know.
Me, I've already secured my ticket, so
beg
the
you.
manager have aligned with me.
It's a team, it's a team
Hey,
thing.
thank you. They said they were sorted. So lastly, we want you to blind rank Nigerian
Because
dishes.
we know
which
you
just is
like
the same
food,
as
you like
coffee.
cooking.
You love your
know?
plantain. You know, yeah.
I should rank.
Bland
Yeah.
rank Nigerian dishes.
Sorry. Hello, Daddy. You have to break down.
We're going to give you a list of different foods and you're going to rank them. You're not going to know what's coming next. So as I'm giving you, you're going to place it
1 to 5.
1 to 5.
Like, okay, this should go 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay,
Yeah, so
okay,
just
all right.
the same list as Scotty.
And I don't know what's coming next.
You don't
Yes.
know what's coming
Oh yeah,
next.
now let's go.
Yeah?
Let's
You
go.
ready? Okay.
Let's go.
Give me a second.
The first meal is jollof rice beef, and plantain.
Or you're putting them together, not like you're
No.
It's a
We're gonna
entire
give you
meal.
like dishes.
jollof rice, beef, and plantain.
Plantain. Jollof rice.
Yeah.
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 That's the first one, right?
Yeah.
Jollof rice, beef, and plantain.
Where are you going to put that?
Jollof rice,
1 to
beef, and
5.
plantain will be number 2. Second position.
You can't move it all.
Don't worry.
You can't
That's
move it.
what it
I
is.
said
Okay.
Second.
second.
The next
Show me
one-
die.
Okay. The next one, pounded jam, egusi, and chicken.
Number 1, don't worry. Number 1.
Is that so?
Number 1, don't
Okay
worry.
now.
Number 1.
Okay. The next one, ofada rice, ofada stew, and assorted meat.
Number 3. Nothing can beat it again.
All right.
Only those 2 can beat it.
Hot agege bread, ewa going. Cola Pepsi. Cola Pepsi.
Number 4.
Are you sure?
Number 4.
And lastly, Gary with chilled water. Omito to show.
Number
And
5.
fresh hot suya. Madam just delivered
Number
it.
5. See how my rating.
Yeah, you done that, bro. You done it right. Yeah.
So pounded jam is the first one. You like pounded
Ah,
jam?
bro, when you're a foodie, you will rate these things accordingly.
Hey,
I love
Ogbemi Farmer will
I
be
love
proud.
my poundo for sure. Jollof, plantain, and beef. Come on now. Ofada.
Oh, that's
And then
nice.
what was the 4th one again? Agege bread and it was,
We're going and
Ah.
chilled Pepsi.
that one is a contester. For
It's number 1, you know. On a good day.
Not number 1. It can't
On a
beat
good
pound-
day.
it cannot
It
beat
can't
pound
be
food.
fresh.
You
Yeah.
cannot beat
Fresh
pound food.
agege
Nothing can
bread.
beat pounded
And
jam.
they were going.
It's not possible. I mean, remember man from Ekiti State.
So which of all the lists, which can you cook best?
Woo. Let me say
Which one that the babes have said, you did well with this one?
number 5. I'm expert with that. Daria and the suya. No. My jollof is not bad. The other day I made a goosey too, and it was quite so fire.
Oh, yeah?
It was quite fire. My goosey was fire. Apparently, I might small cocoa. Not gonna lie.
Put metal and pesto.
I pounded though.
You actually-
Don't worry, I'm gonna drop the content very soon.
We need to see that.
yeah,
Pound.
I pounded though.
Swear.
Yes. Sir.
But honestly, Falz, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Shout out to the team for making this happen as well.
Appreciate
We
it,
really appreciate this.
That's
Honestly,
all.
Falz, we love you so much. We love what you're doing for the
Thank you so
culture,
much.
for the people. You are for the people. Keep doing what you're doing. You're a star, and no one will ever take that away from you. Thank you for coming to Lagos Meets London. When we end the show, we like to say Lagos Meets London Wahala. So, which would you like to say, Wahala or Lagos Meets London?
Let me do Wahala. Since I'm
Okay,
ready
because
for
you
it.
like Wahala. Okay. All right.
Lagos meets London.
Wahala.
Why are you humble? Come on, give us
Yeah,
energy.
let's go.
Lagos meets London.
Wahala.
Yeah. You know Shege is a gentle guy.